Hey, how's everyone doing out there? Well, I'm pretty excited today. I'm going to tell you guys why. Take a look at that. Yep, we finally have some sunshine down here. All right, yeah, it's not a perfect day. It's calm enough. Actually, tomorrow there's a tropical storm coming through, so I think that there's just a calm before the storm. But, hey, it's good enough to paint. Good enough to paint. So the reason I'm excited today is because I'm finally going to be able to put some chrome down on my Mandalorian jetpack. And I've been looking forward to this day for some time. It's been raining every day, and today it's just enough sunshine that I can probably get to work on it. Okay, so let me show you guys what I have over here. Alright, so this is where I'm at with the jetpack right now. It's looking pretty good. As you can see, I went ahead and added the grill details there to it, and it's been painted black with a clear coat of gloss. This time I used a polyurethane gloss coat on this. It's by Minwax, so if you want to go out there and pick that up, go ahead and give that a try. All of the accessories are over here as well. They've all been painted up and also hit with a coat of clear coat to bring out as much gloss as possible. There's the door for the back of the jetpack, and as usual today I'm going to be using Alclad chrome to put the chrome on the jetpack. And once again, in case you missed the previous video on this jetpack is by Man of War Studios. Go ahead and hit Christian up over at manofwarstudios.com. He's a great guy to work with. He provides excellent customer service and a great product. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up. Let's get started here. Alright, so here we go. Earlier I noticed a couple of smudges here and there, so all I did was buff those out a little bit, and it looks like it's ready to go for paint now. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to start the paint process. This has a lot of facets to it, so I'm going to try to get into these areas as best as possible, and I'll bring it up and show it to you guys as we go as best I can. Alright? So one last time, what I do is I already checked the pressure of the gun, I've checked everything, okay, but I do it one last time to make sure that everything is ready to go. Okay, looks pretty good. Pressure's good. There we go. By the way, I do put on gloves prior to painting. While you're handling this stuff, if you have oils on your hand, you don't want to ruin any of that finish prior to putting the paint on. So, here we go, guys. If you see my previous videos on laying the chrome down, remember that I had the pressure set to about 20 psi, and I have a very small and minimal amount of product or paint coming out of this. Okay, so you just want to lay it on very small amounts of paint. Okay, and you're going to do layer upon layer upon layer until you get the desired effect. Now you don't want to lay 100% chrome, you want to lay down about maybe 60 to 80% chrome, depending on how it looks. Alright, so I'm just going to keep moving here. I gotta say that this is already starting to look crazy, guys. This is starting to look crazy already. Alright, I gotta show you this. And that's like, I would call it one layer, but not really. I'm just going over certain areas, little by little. But as you can see, that is already looking pretty awesome. Obviously we have a long way to go, but it's already starting to take some kind of shape here. Looking good. Remember that I told you that the Alclad dries fairly quickly. So that's a very big plus when you're working with these types of paints and these types of projects. So you can start moving them around and touching them without harming the actual finish. Turn this around, work on the other side a little bit. Very faceted. It has a lot of angles and crevices to get into. So you gotta keep an eye on what you're doing. Try to make sure that you get coverage into all those areas as best as possible. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna require a lot of eyeballing back and forth. Alright, let's call that coat 1. Done. Layer 1 done. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bring that over to you. Here it is. As again, one coat. And that paint is just amazing. The finish is incredible. Now the opacity is nowhere near where I want it to be yet. But you can see that it's already looking very, very good. Right now, I would say that the opacity is about maybe 30%. 30%. So I probably gotta go another 30. So I'm thinking maybe another layer or 2. Okay. So I was thinking about pausing this video and just keep working the layers, but the heck with it. I think you guys want to see it. Alright? So I'm just gonna keep going with it. I'm not gonna stop the video. I'm just gonna keep going with the layers so you guys can check it out. Okay, now we're getting a little better coverage. Now that chrome is really starting to pop out. Around here. Woo! This is a beautiful thing. Alright, let me show you guys this. Let me show this to you. There it is. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, I've painted rocket packs before. This is the first time that I chrome one. I never thought I'd chrome one. But I gotta say, this is unreal. Very nice. Here's the bottom. Top. Gives it a side view there. There she is. All right, let me take a look at this. I think that we're at about where we want to be. Yeah, it's going to be enough. I think any more than that would be just too much paint on there. So remember that this has two sides, so I'm going to have to let this dry accordingly and then flip it and then do the other side. Okay. Looking pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side for a second. I'm going to work on the accessories now, on the smaller bits. Here we go. Guys, it is hot out here. I live in Florida, and you know they keep telling me it's not the heat, it's the humidity. It is hot. All right, here we go. Painting the door. move these guys around a little bit, like chess pieces. It's easier to paint the thrusters on the corners of the table. Put it in. You can mind paint. Reload, reload. I said this before, the Alclad paint, it's well worth the money. It definitely goes a long way. I put about half an ounce into the gun when I started. That's all it took to do most of that jetpack, the entirety of that jetpack. So the paint definitely goes a long way. You don't need a lot. You're spraying very small amounts at the same time, and you're layering it. So definitely goes a long way. Little drill detail. Piano keys. In the beacon. Top of the piano keys. Actually, that was the bottom. We don't need to do that. Looking on the stabilizer. Tops of the rockets. Start the second layer on the door. Alright, and we're going to hold right there. I think that you guys get the idea. You've probably seen previous videos on how I lay this chrome down. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'm going to do both sides of the jetpack after it dries sufficiently. I'm going to finish up all the small accessories. And I'm going to go ahead and get back with you guys to show you the finished product. Okay? Alright. Alright guys, it's all done and painted up. Front and back. You guys gotta see this. Let me bring you guys over to see this. There she is. All painted up. Gotta say, it turned out pretty good. So the only thing really left to do with this is put all the accessories back on. And just tidy up a couple of things. There's a door. As you can see, very good reflectivity here. And I like to talk about my mistakes, and there's a mistake. So that is actually sweat. A drop of sweat that came off my hand. So hopefully I can clear that up a bit. After I put the accessories on it, I'll go ahead and hit it with a clear coat of that polyurethane stuff. And that goes ahead and seals the paint. With Alclad, you don't really need to seal the paint. It's pretty durable. But if you're going to be handling it a lot, you might want to seal it. There's the small accessories. There's your thrusters. And everything's done, ready to go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this paint video, and I'll probably do a video of the finished product once I have it all put together and assembled. If not, I'll definitely take pictures and put them up on my Instagram and Facebook pages. Alright, you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments, and keep building out there. Take care.